Dreams. I spoke to a gentleman yesterday who told me that his life's passion is children. His name is Jim. He told me how his family had been involved in the lives of 26 adopted kids. And it was for this reason that he's now a teacher. He loves kids. There was one young man in particular that he was pretty adamant about. Jose. He told me that Jose had a genius IQ and hands that could give Mayweather a run for his money. But the promise that was so evident in Jose was for gone and for naught. The many structures, institutions, people in society worked to impede his development that was so evident and so clear for everyone else to see. But sadly, Jose could not. Eventually, they parted ways. Years would pass without Jim ever hearing from Jose. Then one day he received a call from a woman. The woman said that she thinks that her husband was raised by Jim's family. Jim gasped. Eager to hear more about the story, he begged the woman to go on. She explained that her husband spoke so lovingly about a particular family. And it was because of that family that he had this deep appreciation for sports. The story immediately struck Jim, and he inquired to the name of the woman's husband. Yes, it was the same young man who would have ended up a statistic, who's now married with children and a dedicated Giants fan. The gentleman then told me how he went on the next football game with Jose's family in tow. Amazing. This was amazing to me for 3 reasons. 1, it reemphasized my profound belief that people fundamentally need people to survive. We need each other. We are social creatures, and we are only at our best when we are with each other. 2, confidence goes a long way. We have gifts and talents that we never realize. And the only reason for this is our lack of belief in ourselves. We get talked out of it or do not find that precious encouragement to go on. This can happen to people, to institutions, or even cities. And 3, it's never too late. It's never too late to do something about the first 2 things that I just mentioned. It is never too late to be there for others, and never too late to begin working on your dreams. Ray Kroc started McDonald's when he was 60 years old. Can you believe it? 60 years old. So I then asked Jim, what was his dream? He told me he always wanted to open up his own hot dog stack. He had the entire plan drafted up, and he even had experience in the food and hospitality business. And he even had an interesting business plan of how to reap profits. As I listened, I was astonished and asked, all right, what's stopping you? He told me he didn't know. He joked that maybe he needed a kick in the ass to get him going. And right there I told him, give me his number, that I would contact him every week and ask him, how is his dream going? As I said before, we need each other, and we need some encouragement. If I can do that for someone, that's great, because so many have done it for me. And I implore everyone listening to do the same. Be there for someone. Let's make this world an amazing place. Let's make it as amazing as we know it can be. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.